Fame can hit like a sudden storm, and for Julie Andrews, it did not come gently. Her extraordinary talent was recognized and celebrated on a global scale at a very young age, and the intensity of that attention was almost overwhelming. She has shared that becoming famous so early led her into therapy and deep self-reflection, a period of personal analysis that helped her understand the whirlwind that had taken over her life. To the world, Julie Andrews was the voice that defined a generation, enchanting audiences with her musical performances. But behind that magical persona, she carried a quiet, private struggle. The charm of Mary Poppins and the grace of Maria von Trapp captivated millions, yet her journey was never just about applause or accolades. There were challenges, decisions, and heartbreak that shaped the woman behind the voice, and now, at 89, she has opened up about the highs and lows of a life that seemed perfect from the outside, sharing her story with honesty and courage. A star is born. Julie Andrews was born Julia Elizabeth Wells on October 1st, 1935 in England, into a family deeply connected to the performing arts. Her early years were shaped by music and creativity, a legacy that would guide her toward the stage. Her mother, Barbara Ward Morris, was a talented pianist whose own dreams of performing were interrupted by family responsibilities, while her stepfather, Ted Andrews, a vaudeville performer, recognized and nurtured Julie's extraordinary vocal gift. By the age of 8, she was already studying under Madame Lillian Stiles Allen, a revered soprano who saw in Julie a once-in-a-lifetime talent. From long, cold nights of rigorous training to the stories of legendary musicians shared over homemade ginger beer, Julie's childhood was filled with discipline, creativity, and determination. Broadway breakthrough. At 19, Julie made her Broadway debut in The Boyfriend, where her effortless charm and crystal-clear voice captivated audiences. Her portrayal of Polly Brown earned instant acclaim and led to a groundbreaking role in My Fair Lady. Opening in 1956, the musical became legendary, and Julie's transformation from a rough, unpolished flower girl into a sophisticated young woman earned her widespread praise. Songs like I Could Have Danced All Night became iconic, and her dedication to musical theater solidified her reputation as one of the brightest talents in the world. For Julie, this was just the beginning. The lessons she learned from rigorous training, disciplined practice, and performing under pressure prepared her for the extraordinary path ahead, including the Hollywood stage that would soon demand both her talent and her resilience. Hollywood recognition. In 1964, Julie took on the role that would define her career, Mary Poppins. Walt Disney himself had searched tirelessly for the perfect actress to bring the magical character to life, and when he saw Julie perform on Broadway, he knew he had found her. Her presence, voice, and ability to add a touch of mischief to the character enchanted both Disney and audiences worldwide. When Mary Poppins premiered on August 27, 1964, it became an instant phenomenon, earning over $31 million at the box office. A staggering sum at the time. Songs like A Spoonful of Sugar and the famously whimsical Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious became timeless classics, and at the 37th Academy Awards, Julie won the Oscar for Best Actress, cementing her place in cinematic history. The victory was especially meaningful because just a year earlier, she had been passed over for the film version of My Fair Lady, a role she had originated on Broadway. Hollywood had underestimated her, but her talent and perseverance ensured her recognition and lasting legacy. The Sound of Music. Following Mary Poppins, Julie starred as Maria von Trapp in The Sound of Music, which premiered on March 2, 1965. The film became a cultural phenomenon, earning $286 million worldwide and winning 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. The iconic opening scene, with Julie twirling on a mountaintop, became one of the most enduring images in film history, though filming was far from effortless. The helicopter used to capture the sweeping view repeatedly knocked her to the ground, a moment she later described with her characteristic humor. Despite the physical challenges, Julie's performance radiated warmth, energy, and authenticity, capturing the hearts of millions and solidifying her status as Hollywood royalty. For a time, she seemed unstoppable, embodying both innocence and strength in a way that felt timeless. Career setbacks. Yet Hollywood's favor proved fleeting. In 1968, Julie starred in Star, a big-budget biopic about stage actress Gertrude Lawrence, which ultimately flopped due to critical response and production challenges. Critics described her performance as overdone, and the film became one of the most expensive failures of the era. Similarly, Darling Lily, directed by her husband Blake Edwards in 1970, sought to reinvent her image, presenting her in a more mature and sensual light. Despite creative ambition, the film's prolonged production and misaligned expectations resulted in another disappointment. Though she received Golden Globe nominations for both films, Hollywood's attention had shifted, and her era as a top musical star seemed to fade. Reinvention and risk. In 1972, determined to redefine her career, Julie launched The Julie Andrews Hour, a variety show designed to showcase her range beyond musicals. Backed by a rare 5-year contract with ABC, the show premiered to critical acclaim, but ratings failed to meet expectations. Despite winning 7 Emmys out of 10 nominations, the show was canceled after just 1 season. Julie then took the bold step of performing in nightclubs, a surprising move for someone known for elegance and family-friendly roles. In smoky, intimate settings, she sang jazz, told witty stories, and revealed a side of herself the public had rarely seen. Critics and audiences recognized her courage and versatility, marking a pivotal point where she embraced authenticity over expectation. Triumphs and breakthroughs. After years of setbacks and reinvention, Julie experienced a career resurgence with the 1979 film 10, directed by Blake Edwards. Her performance showed that she could still captivate audiences, earning commercial success and proving her enduring relevance. Soon after, she took on roles that challenged societal expectations, including her groundbreaking performance in Victor Victoria, where she played a woman pretending to be a man who impersonates a woman. The film tackled themes of gender and identity with nuance and humor, earning her Golden Globe recognition and an Academy Award nomination, confirming that her talents extended far beyond the musicals that first made her famous. Private struggles. Amid professional highs, Julie endured profound personal challenges. She married Tony Walton, a set and costume designer, in 1959, and together they had a daughter, Emma Walton Hamilton. Despite their deep connection, the demands of Julie's career led to their eventual divorce. Later, she found enduring love with Blake Edwards, marrying in 1969. Their life together blended family, adoption, and professional collaboration, including 7 films directed by Edwards. Their partnership, built on humor, mutual respect, and shared creativity, lasted over 4 decades until Edwards' passing in 2010. Julie's reflections on their life together reveal a woman who balanced vulnerability with public success, finding strength in love amid the challenges of fame. The loss of her voice. Perhaps the most profound turning point came in the late 1990s. At the peak of her career, Julie experienced a troubling strain in her voice, which initially seemed minor. However, by 1997, doctors discovered a lesion on her vocal cords. What was intended to be a routine surgery to remove the lesion at Mount Sinai Hospital in New York tragically resulted in permanent scarring, leaving her unable to sing. The impact was devastating. A voice that had defined her life, career, and identity was suddenly gone. Even speaking became a challenge, and the loss led to a period of mourning and adjustment. Julie pursued legal action to address the surgical outcome, settling the matter privately, but the emotional consequences remained. Despite the devastation, she continued to share her gifts through writing, storytelling, and advocacy, proving that resilience and creativity can endure beyond loss, finding new ways to shine. In the years following her vocal loss, Julie Andrews demonstrated remarkable adaptability. Writing became a new form of expression, allowing her to preserve her voice in words and inspire future generations. She explored children's books, memoirs, and educational projects, showing that artistry is not confined to a single medium. Through these endeavors, she remained connected to audiences, continuing to influence and inspire even without the singing voice that brought her fame. Her journey underscores the power of creativity, courage, and authenticity in the face of life-altering challenges. A life fully lived, Julie Andrews' story is one of triumph, challenge, reinvention, and lasting influence. From the stages of London and Broadway to Hollywood's brightest lights, from groundbreaking films to private personal struggles, her journey reflects the complexity and beauty of a life fully lived. She has taught the world that talent is only part of the equation, and that courage, authenticity, and resilience are equally important. Even as she faced unimaginable losses, Julie continued to create, inspire, and connect with audiences across generations. Her voice may have changed, but her spirit remains as captivating as ever, a testament to the extraordinary life of a true legend.